Round 2 of the roller coaster. Good morning, everybody. Headed back to the trailhead from Bears Den Hostel. Mentioned earlier, the hostel is actually closed for business, not accepting any hikers on the inside for any services. However, they are very kind in allowing us to camp there on the lawn for free, and that along with a water spigot and a privy. What more do you really need? And it was real close to a brewery right down the street, Bear Something Brewery. Actually, the place was really awesome. Great beer. They had a taco truck outside. Actually, it was an Appalachian Trail Eats, I think it was called. I'll throw some video clip on the screen there real quick, but had some great tacos last night and some pizza with the crew. So it was an awesome evening, wrapping up yesterday, day number 1 on the roller coaster. And I'm gonna be honest, roller coaster kind of kicked our butts a little bit. I think primarily because of the heat, just so hot and humid yesterday. But yeah, the trail section is actually, I'd say, on the medium side. Some straight up elevation, many rocky sections. So the crew that built the roller coaster, well done, you guys. Had some fun on that, and we're kind of paying for it today. So we have, I think, 4 more climbs here on the roller coaster, and then we're going to be heading in towards Harpers Ferry, or at least I'm going to attempt to get there. It's just a little over 20 miles today, and I'm just going to do a steady pace, see if I can make it in there and see how the day goes. I think the rest of the group is going to take it easy. They're doing kind of a slow roll into Harpers Ferry because they have plans to head into Washington, D.C. for the 4th of July. So I'm stepping back on trail today, and hopefully I can finish up the rest of the roller coaster here in the morning hours when it's a little bit cooler. It has been, temps have been creeping up, and the humidity has been through the roof down here, but stay hydrated, keep those calories going, everybody. Doesn't matter if it's in the teens in the Smokies or heat index of 100 degrees in Virginia. By the way, I'm going to be saying farewell to Virginia today. Talk more about that later. Pushing north, everybody. Let's do this. All right, everybody. I thought I had a couple miles to go. I've made it through the roller coaster. Oh my, thank goodness. My take on the roller coaster: if you want a good dose, a good representation of what the Appalachian Trail is to hike, I suggest you come in and section hike the roller coaster. Lots of ups and downs and twists and turns and plenty of rocks. And actually a great view that I shared just a few minutes ago. I think the crew I've been hiking with, we all agreed when we arrived at Bears Den Hostel last evening, the roller coaster kind of chewed us up a little bit, you know. There was nothing about it that was a showstopper or anything like that. You just had to work for it. And it has been hot. I'm not going to complain because we've had some great weather versus all the rain that I've had over the past several weeks. I don't mind some of that rain at all because we got to keep these water sources flowing. And, but yeah, I'm happy to be out of the roller coaster a little bit before I thought it would be. On to the Blackburn Trail Center. Share more here in a few minutes. Okay, everyone, now I'm excited. I just opened up my Instagram messages a while ago, which is a rare occasion while on trail with a lack of service. And I received a message from a subscriber who apparently left trail magic for me up here at the Blackburn Trail Center. And as soon as I loaded my pack up, I passed a hiker going southbound, Wildflower, and as it turns out, she asked me my trail name, and she said, yes, there is in fact trail magic up here for me. But more to the story, I'd met Wildflower when I stayed at the station 19E, back of Roan Mountain, and she's hiking in to meet her husband, Shade Hunter, who I've actually been hiking around the past few days, and he's actually finishing up the AT hopefully today. She's hiking in to escort him to Harpers Ferry, which is where he will actually finish. So obviously I was excited to hear that news. I hope it's still up here. I don't think anybody would bother it. The subscriber said that, sent me a picture with a note on it, and Wildflower in fact verified that there was a note with Wild on the trail for it. And apparently they left magic for other hikers as well, which is just absolutely awesome. So, Shade Hunter, I'm thinking about you, brother. I do not have a picture of him, but he is definitely going to be doing a victory lap through Harpers Ferry, and I hope he makes it there later today. Okay, everybody, I'm here at the entrance of the Blackburn Trail Center, and as stated by Wildflower and the message I received on Instagram, looks like the magic is here. Let's take a closer look. This is great. It says, Wild on the trail, following you on your journey, Jim and Nancy Boots. This is so awesome. And what's even more awesome is Wildflower told me that they left trail magic for other AT thru hikers. Jim and Nancy, thank you so much. You just literally made my day. This is just so awesome. And I'm going to sit down here and tear into this Gatorade right now because I'm needing it now in this heat more than you will ever know. Thanks again, you two. All right, everybody. I am getting into the home stretch of coming into Harpers Ferry. At this very moment, the trail is actually zigzagging back and forth between Virginia and West Virginia, kind of like miles ago with Tennessee and North Carolina. So I'm beginning to get pretty excited coming into Harpers Ferry, the psychological halfway point of the trip to Katahdin. So, free fall somewhere around me, and we're talking about getting a place to stay tonight, whether that be the town's inn is open, it is a hostel, or maybe even a hotel. I think the rest of the group is going to be staying behind us somewhere. So share more here in a little bit, everyone. Harpers Ferry, here I come. So this is the line that I've been walking. Right there is the Welcome to Virginia sign. Right here is the AT, and just a few feet away is the Welcome to West Virginia sign. I'm not certain if I'm going to see an official Leaving Virginia sign on the trail here, because when I pull up my gut hook app, it is literally a zigzag back and forth. But you know, a lot of people say they refer to Virginia, well, number one is being flat. How did that happen? Dear Lord. I don't know who came up with that, but you're wrong. Secondly, they mentioned the Virginia blues. That a lot of people get the blues while they're hiking through Virginia, and I would think it's because Virginia represents 1/4 of the AT at 550 miles. I guess people are like, they think too much about not getting to the next state. Virginia is beautiful. Every mile. Enjoy it. It's filled with wonderful people. Virginia, I thank you so much for being so kind to me. And I want to say thank you again to the Rev and his mother, Nita, for taking such good care of me when I first came back on trail. Sorry, here come the emotions, people. Dear Lord. Thank you, brother. I can't wait to see you finish this thing. And you will. And I've got your back when it's time for you to step out there, brother. And that goes for Random and Draker. I know Random and the Rev are talking about starting August 1st. And they're definitely men of their word. And if they say they're going to do this, I have no doubt they're going to get it done. I hope Draker's in the mix too. Hope you're doing well, Draker. Saying farewell to Virginia, everybody. Never had the Virginia blues. I almost hate saying goodbye. Well, I'll call that official, everybody. Farewell, Virginia. Hello, West Virginia. All right, everybody, Freefall and I are getting ready to make our final descent into Harpers Ferry. How you feeling, brother? It's been a long, hard day. We worked hard for it, and we're about to reap the reward here. Have a couple of subscribers that are coming out to cook some dinner for us, so we're looking forward to meeting them here in a few minutes. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the Shenandoah River. And if I'm wrong, I'll bet it's the Potomac. All right, everybody, finally made it in to Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, the psychological halfway point of the Appalachian Trail, mile 1025.5. That's going to put me at 20 miles even for the day from Bears Den Hostel. It was also awesome to be able to stay there free of charge, although the facility is closed. They actually permitted tent camping for free. So finished up the roller coaster in the morning, and that was pretty awesome. And I'll be honest, it kind of kicked my butt, and it was kind of a tough 20 miles in the heat and everything. Special thanks going out to Nancy, Jim, and Boots for the trail magic that they had put out shortly before I came through the section there. And he also put something out for my tramley that was also with me coming through the area as well. Thank you so much, you guys. That really brightened my day. I appreciate it. So looking forward to getting cleaned up. Holy cow, doing some laundry, and I'm even considering a zero tomorrow. I'll have to give that some thought. But I'm looking forward to meeting two of my subscribers that are coming up to meet me, and now we're looking forward to having dinner this evening here in Harpers Ferry. I'll share more about that tomorrow. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching Wild on the Trail. We'll see you tomorrow. Halfway, people. Well, the psychological halfway point. I'm looking forward to the real halfway point as I push a little further north in Pennsylvania. Take care, everybody. Good night.